Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Geeky Codes. Today in this series of interview SQL questions, we are going to solve this problem called Project Employees 1. Let's check out this problem. And in this problem, we have been given two tables. First table is called project, and here we have two columns, project ID and employee ID. Project ID and employee ID is the primary key for this table. Employee ID here is a foreign key to table employee, and employee table contains three columns. The first column is employee ID, second column is name, and third one is experience in years. Here employee ID is the primary key, and it is guaranteed that experience years is not null, and each row of this table contains information about one employee. Here we have to write an SQL query that reports the average experience year of all employees for each project, rounded to 2 digits, and we can return the result table in any order. So let's understand how can we do that. Here we have been given an example. In project table we have two project IDs, and with each project ID we have been given some employee IDs. And in the employee table, we have been given employee IDs and their names and their experience in years. And we want to calculate average experience in years by the project ID. So let's write the query for this problem. But before writing the query, we should take an example and then calculate the average number of experience for that particular project ID. For example, here we have a project ID is equal to 1, and we have 3 employees tagged to that particular project, and we have employee ID 1, 2, 3, and here the employee ID 1, 2, 3 have years of experience, that is 3, 2 and 1, and we can count that as 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is total 6 years of experience, and we have number of employees 3, so on average it will be only 2 years of experience on average. So that is how we can explain our problem. So now let's write the SQL query for this problem. We will be selecting p dot project ID as we need it for our final table, and then we will round up our sum in like average e dot experience underscore years, and then it will be rounded up to 2, and it will be selected as average underscore years, and it will be selected from project table P, and we will join this with employee table E, and we will join these two tables on P dot employee underscore ID equal to E dot employee underscore ID, and we will group it by P dot project ID. Let's try to run it for our test case and check if it works or not. Okay, I think there is some kind of problem related to test.employee ID. Okay, okay, here it is employee ID. Now let's run it again and see if it works or not. Yes, as we can see here that it has worked properly for our first test case, and now we will submit it and see if it works for all the test cases in this problem. As we can see here, it has worked for all the test cases, and we if we try to explain this SQL query, we can see that here we are selecting project ID from project table, and we are joining with this table with employee, and that too with using employee ID, because this is the ID that is common between both the tables. And then we group it by the project ID to get the average experience per project. And then finally we round up the average experience up to two decimal places. So this gives us the desired result for a table showing the average experience of employees for each project. And I think this is very clean, simple, and efficient. So that's it for the today's SQL problem. And if you found this video helpful, then please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more SQL tutorials and interview preparation videos. And let me know in the comments which SQL question you would like to see next. See you in next video.